Hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I will be continuing with the Dark Knight quest today, and forgive me if this video is going to have some awkward cuts here and there because I just recovered from my second COVID, and I still, every now and then I still have to clear my throat, cough, and sniffle because I'm not 100% fully recovered yet. But I have nothing to do in COVID jail, so here I am. And I've reached level 71 anyway, and I finished Stormblood. So I really should, because I really want the Blackest Night. So without further ado, let's go talk to Sidugur. I forgot his name. In memories we walked. Sidugur is looking grim and dark as ever. Ah, Ryan, fellow master of the dark arts, and yet that is but one of the many faces you wear. Slayer of gods, rider of dragons, savior of Ishgard, a hero by any measure who stood against Nidhogg in the steps of fate when others fled. A hero who walks in light and fights for great causes, and a knight who walks in darkness and fights for the forgotten. A contradiction, some might say. Rubbish, I say. But you tell me, do you yet walk the path? No. So long as innocents suffer, I will not forsake the abyss. I thought not. Then let us speak as comrades. Ishgard has seen much change in recent days, and many proclaim it to be the dawning of a new era of peace and prosperity, an enlightened age. Yet, as we both know, the brighter the light, the deeper the shadows. As Dark Knights, we must remain vigilant for injustice, and be ever ready to defend the weak and downtrodden, now more than ever. It has been a while since we patrolled the streets of our fair city, felt the cobbles beneath our boots and so forth. A tour from the top might be in order. Why don't we start at the last vigil? Sure. At the last vigil. Okay. Here. Okay, there it is. As you look on for Tom's Manor, you but reflect upon your time in Ishgard, the comrades with whom you traveled, and those lost along the way. Don't remind me. You seem distracted. Ah, right. You were a ward of House for Toms. Yeah. No longer. No, I suppose not. Huh? Huh? Damn this thing. But I swear I heard something in your pack break. What? My stone! It broke in half. Holy hells, is that your soul crystal? What happened to the other half? Forgive me. It seems I am the one responsible. Huh? Boy? I do not know you, boy. Name yourself. Myste, my lord. I'm no lord and you're no Myste. I don't think I wouldn't know a bastard of the broom by sight. I have a power which I can use to help those in need. Alas, this power requires a tremendous quantity of ether. I thought to draw on natural resources nearby, but in so doing, I stole a portion of that contained within your soul crystal. Forgive me, please forgive me. I will return it to you, I promise, but I must first ask that you allow me to use a portion. Myste, was it? Who do you want to help? Anyone, everyone, look around you. Is not this world filled with sadness and despair? If I can free but a single person from their burdens. He means well enough. Why don't we help him find someone in need and give him a chance to use his power? Oh, bloody brilliant. Let's believe the mysterious boy with the mysterious power who mysteriously stole a portion of Ryan's soul crystal. What could possibly go wrong? Well, it's your crystal, Ryan. Either we deal with the boy here and now, or we go along with his plan. And since you're not reaching for your sword, I gather it's the latter? Congratulations, boy, you get your wish. We are not like to find any poor unfortunate souls here, so I suggest we head to Foundation. And if you find no one suitable there, you are to return what you stole at once, understood? Yes, my lord. Thank you for placing your trust in me. A mysterious boy who looks like certain someones we know. Search Foundation for people in distress. Okay. Foundation. Okay, there's one near Forgotten Knight. Oh. Melee and a discomposed carpenter. You have my assurances that the remaining funds will be delivered soon. Surely that is enough to convince you to resume work. I've got a score of clients clamoring for me services, clients willing to pay in full in advance. I'd be a fool to put you ahead of him. I understand that, I do, but it has been an eternity since we first brokered this arrangement, and many of the clients of whom you speak have come to you but recently. I know this to be true. It's one thing to aid the scholasticate, milady, but you've got to understand me positioned here. Bloody politics it is. No man lifts a chisel till we're paid in full. I'm sorry, but that's the way it's got to be. A blessed day to you. Oh, I beg your pardon. I did not notice you standing there. As you may have overheard, I'm funding the restoration of the statue of Saint Valeroyant, and as you may have guessed, it is not going well, on account of my insufficient funds and my family's growing infamy. My cousin was Sir Ignace de Vesnain of the Heaven's Ward. He served the Archbishop faithfully, together with his sworn brothers, great goodly men who were complicit in terrible crimes, if Sir Aymer and this warrior of light are to be believed. Ignace was distraught when he learned the statue had been destroyed by the Dravanians. He took it upon himself to champion its restoration, but because of these tales, others are reluctant to involve themselves. I do not know or care if Sir Emeric speaks the truth. Ignace was my cousin and a man of the Fury, and I will honor him by completing his legacy. Or so I once believed. Perhaps it is indeed beyond me. Oh, this statue. Okay. Okay, speak with Myste. Where is Myste? Oh, down there? Oh, there he is. You overheard that? We found someone, didn't we? I knew it. I knew we would. I can help her. Yes. I will make it right. I have the power. Come, Let's not keep this poor woman waiting. Oh? You're gonna showcase your power? Here? Right now? Okay, let's see what this is all about. Is this child a friend of yours? The way he stares at me is somewhat... Do you wish to see your cousin again? Well, yes. I would love to see Ignace again, more than anything. But I know I will not. He walks in Helon's halls, I am certain. Think of him. Think of his face, of his smile, of his laugh. Remember every moment you shared, every memory, and hold an image of him in your mind's eye. And then go to a quiet place you shared where no one will come. Wait for me there. I really don't understand what this is all about, but since you seem so earnest, I will trust in you and do as you ask. There is a garden to the south of the tribunal of which we were both fond. I pray you will explain all to me when this is finished. Go with her. I will go to Sidugo and Riel and bring them with me. Then you will all understand what I can do and why you must help. That's a promise. Okay. Okay, there. Can I go from the last vigil or should I come from here? Let's try here. Okay, this way. I was right! Yay. It's a nice, secluded spot. Ah, your friend has arrived. He has brought companions, I see. No, it cannot be. Ignace! Is it really you? Oh, praise the Lord, you're alive! You're alive! My dear cousin, how it warms my heart to see you in good health. I pray you will forgive me for my lengthy absence. Don't be foolish. There is only joy to see you return. Come, we must go to your father and mother at once. How they will weep at the sight of you. I cannot. Better for them to mourn me as the son who gave his life in service to his archbishop and his home. I have heard that you yet labor to see the statue of Saint Velroyan restored. Know that I am grateful beyond measure. I am undeserving of your praise, cousin. For all my efforts, the statue remains a shattered ruin. But seeing you here, so full of light and life, fills me with renewed conviction. I will see it through, I swear to you. And if you have indeed done the things they say, then perhaps it will earn you a measure of forgiveness. I love you, cousin, now and ever after. Look after my parents and yourself. I don't know how you did it, but thank you for bringing him back to me. But you must know he is not safe here. I pray you help him to flee the city. She's right. Ishka is no place for a man of the Heaven's Ward. We will sneak him out of the city, the fewer the better. Meet us at Falcon's Nest after. We have much to discuss. I don't think that's the real Ignace. Because I'm pretty sure the Knights of the Heaven's Ward perished. All of them. Okay, let's go to Falcon's Nest. Here? No, that's out. Sky Steel Manufacturing thing. Yeah. This one goes out to Falcon's Nest. There is a door around this corner. And just run out. Yay! Okay, so what is this power? Surely he can't bring someone back to life. Okay, here. For fear of being seen by the sentries, I bade the others go on ahead. We should hurry. The further they take Ignace from melee, the weaker he will become. I pray we are not too late. Oh? Oh, here. Oh. Swirling abyss? Forgive me, forgive me. I should have known the magic would not sustain itself much longer. That which you see before you is Ignace, what remains of him. I can give the memories form, I can breathe them full of life and return them to their loved ones. But as the memory fades, so too does the magic. Aether, formless and free, that which I took I used to make Ignace and melee whole. Draw your sword, reclaim that which was lost, consume the abyss with Soul Eater. Oh. Oh, this is my Eater? Soul Eater is this one. It is finished. Good. I've had enough of this farce. Conjuring a simulacrum of a bloody Knight of the Heavensward in the middle of Ishgard? Fury take me, you are a fool. We are lucky to be alive. Your soul crystal is restored then. Nope. Or not. We had an agreement, boy. You were to return that which you stole. Forgive me, forgive me. I return to you that which was used to give Ignace life. But as for the remainder... 4 more times. It is within my power to do this 4 more times. 4 more times and you shall be made whole. You have my word. For a boy with such an incredible power, you are remarkably helpless. Not only did you rob Ryan of his Ether, you imposed upon him to find your people in need. You want to do good, you want to be a hero, you want to help people, then why weren't you better prepared? I will never be a hero, I only wanted to help. It is not death itself we fear, but the unfinished story, the promise of what could have been. It is enough to break a heart and a man. The shattered pieces of a life will never come together again, but if a glimpse of their loved ones grants them the peace they deserve, then I must. It is your decision, Ryan. You are the victim. Perhaps some good may come of this. Oh, that's nice, with the moon in the background. That's kind of nice. Thank you, thank you. Together, we will make them whole. We're not going anywhere, Myste. Even Sid. He may look and act like a chocobo's ass, but he means well. Fine, fine. I'm only trying to put the fear of the gods into the little shite. But by all means, go ahead and undermine my authority. Anyway, I'd rather not freeze to death out here in the snow. Let's return to Falcon's Nest and discuss what to do next. Four more souls, eh? That coincides with all 5 quests then. Yeah, that's a nice moon. Now let's head back. Somewhere around here. Just what I needed, another child to look after. Am I a dark knight or a nursemaid? Even I don't know anymore. But times, they are ever-changing, and perhaps we dark knights must change with them. Long-held truths are become lies, and the villains heroes. Though I should be glad if I never have to deal with another hero again. Hey, I'm a hero. No offense, of course. But you are the exception that proves the rule. The righteous are all too uncompromising, and woe betide the man who offends their delicate sensibilities. If anything, I say you are too accommodating, but it is your ether and your soul crystal at stake. 4 times he swears, but we shall hold him to it together. In the meantime, you may as well get some rest or attend to other matters. These two can keep themselves company. Maybe I'll find somewhere to take a nap, or a tavern to have a drink. Don't let them out of your sight, Sidoguru. You are their babysitter now. Okay, let's do the next part. Okay, let me adjust my range a bit. The widow and her love. Sidoguru is handling his new duties with characteristic aplomb. Oh, thank the gods, an adult. Riel has been spending a lot of time with Myste, keeping him company and getting to know him and so forth. Not that there's much to know. He won't talk about his home or his past. Doesn't seem to have any interest or skills beyond conjuring elaborate illusions derived from memories. I have no idea how he does it either. And more importantly, I'm not even sure how we could take back the ether he stole. We may have no choice but to agree to his terms, unless you are content to carry half a soul crystal. I can hear you whispering, you know, Myste means well, and Ryan and I are willing to help him. Why aren't you? I didn't say I wasn't willing, I'm still here, aren't I? Right then, we found no one suitable for the boy's needs here. Rather than returning to Ishgard, I say we try somewhere new. Let's head to Tailfeather. Sure. Tailfeather. Oh, no, oh, I went to Alex Strike, no. Tailfeather. Okay, the widow and her lover. Okay, there's Riel. Life here is not easy, but it's fulfilling all the same. That said, the hunters had no personal tales of profound tragedy to share. They did, however, tell me of an outsider recently brought here from Falcon's Nest. A prisoner, actually. A woman named Laudi. She's to atone for her crimes through hard labor, but the proctor has been zealous. He berates her constantly, and every day she bears fresh bruises. Ishgardian justice. I know it well. If this woman is performing various chores for the hunters, then it should not be hard to find her. Come, let's look around. Laudi was in the Heavensward MSQ. She lost her husband in the Dragon Song War. So she was fully against dragons and humans coexisting peacefully together. So she shot someone during the festivities to celebrate the end of the Dragon Song War. She meant to start the war again. And for that crime, she is serving as a hard labor here, I think. I'm just looking at that chocobo chick running around while trying to think of like what to talk, trying to like filter words through my brain and my mouth, which is kind of distracting because that little thing is very distracting. Okay, here. And also, Laudy drugged me. Laudy drugged Ryan at one point. This is a place, isn't it? Insolent child, you are not to speak unless spoken to. Is that clear? Yes, my lord. Pray forgive me my impudence. Do not play me for a fool. Your sins are beyond forgiveness. Sir Aymeric and his noble brethren may think you worthy of mercy, but I have seen your kind before. A swift death is more than you deserve. A swift death is more than that bastard deserves. I can't imagine what she did to deserve that kind of treatment. Oh, you don't know. You have no idea. You know her, Ryan? Yeah, she drugged me. 7 hells. She's the one that led the protests at Falcon's Nest, the one that nearly put an end to the peace conference, and she poisoned you? Yes, she did. Well, that explains a lot. Though if you, of all people, can find in your heart to forgive her, or at least forsake bloody revenge, then it's hard to look at this and call it justice. Her crimes were born of desperation and despair for the husband she lost. Perhaps if the two of them were to meet again. Don't be foolish. She knows he's dead. You only cause her pain. Pain is all that is left to her, don't you see? How they cry in the dark. How they mourn their dead. How it festers and spreads and corrupts them thoroughly. We have seen it. We have made it. We have seen it. We have made it. Fine, fine. Do what you will. Conjure her husband. But do not come crying to me when she curses you for your kindness. I'll not give the hunters cause to turn their bows on us either. Rial, take Myste into the woods and hide. Ryan and I will free the girl. Rather, I will free the girl. She will know you at once and might misunderstand your intentions. We cannot risk the commotion. As for your part, no one is truly outside Halone's grace, don't you think? Confront the proctor, make him see the error of his ways. If he is a good man, then he may yet repent for his wicked ways. If he refuses, then that is his choice to make, and we will have to accept the consequences of his actions. Doubly so if he bears steel, yes? I mean, you raise a sword to me, of course I'm gonna fight back. Bah! The very sight of you fills me with murderous rage. See to your duties. I must needs cleanse myself of these impure thoughts through communion with nature. Perhaps the sport of fishing is in order. Truly an asshole. Now's our chance. Okay. Hey, he's going fishing. Stay calm, my dude. Stay calm. I'm only here to talk. Orthodox proctor. You're not fishing. You're just standing here. Posing. Who are you? Why do you disturb me? A concerned adventurer who objects to my treatment of a criminal? Ha! If only you knew her sins. She should have been thrown into witch drop. Alas, the Lord Speaker in his boundless wisdom and mercy demanded that we spare the woman's life. But rest assured, I will see that her every waking moment is filled with misery and scorn. You pressure to judge me, a man of the church. I will not be cowed by your threats. The Fury guide and protect me. The Fury guide and protect me. Oh god, you really want to fight? Oh god, shit. Well, you're a little bit late in coming to protecting your master. Oh well. The talk was going so well. Until he raised his sword. I guess he was in a murderous rage after all. And I guess the fishing did not help. Okay. Miss, did you do it? Look, we have brought them together. We have made her whole. How she smiles, how her eyes sparkle, how beautiful, this happiness. Every night I dream of your face. I could have tried to stop you from going back to the front, could have begged and screamed and cursed, but I didn't, because I knew you'd listen, and even if you'd forgive me for it one day, I never would. The arrow may have missed my heart, but I've been dead for a long time. All of this is just waiting. That's what I'd tell you, Stace, if I could, and then you'd say, you can't stay stuck in that moment, Laudy. You've got to go on. You've got to forgive yourself. You've got to let me go. But I won't. If I do, who'll be left to remember the man you were? The soldier, the husband. I'm the only one who knows, and it's my duty to hold on to that as long as I can. That's what I'd tell him if he were here, but he's not. He'll never come home to me, so please, put an end to this, whatever this witchcraft is. It doesn't work every time, miss. Ryan Ashenra, was this all you're doing? No. No, it was mine. Forgive me. I thought that I wanted only to... I was wrong. I see that now. You have every right to be upset. It's alright, boy, it is. I appreciate your kindness, even if it was misguided. You too, Ryan. I blame you for a lot of things. Hated you so much because... I don't know. Because you came back and Stace didn't. Maybe. Because you weren't him. They say the war's over now, but it never ends for people like you, does it? Yeah. There's always something worth fighting for, yeah. Hey, I know what you are. I heard the stories as a child. Of the ones with neither shield nor sigil, champion of the weak and the helpless, undeterred by the law of man or God. I couldn't stop you any more than I could stop Stace from walking out the door that day. So fight, damn you, fight, if that's what you want. Just don't squander the time in between, that's never enough. Right, I suppose I owe it to him to try and make the most of what I've got left too, so I will. Take care, and thank you. She's gone. Reclaim your ether, Ryan. I guess in some way we gave her some sort of closure. She She still stays, but at least she came to some sort of closure with me. As the ether flows into your soul crystal once more, from the depths of the fading abyss you hear a whisper. A whisper? Where? What? Forgive me, forgive me. In the end, I could not make her whole. Some people are just not meant to be whole, boy. So much pain, so much loss. How it fills my heart and overflows. Maybe it is indeed beyond us. Maybe it is not in our nature. You still got 3 more chances, don't you? There's no need to be so bloody melodramatic. At least not out here. We should go back to Tailfeather. Your words did more for her than my illusion. She is still a good person, and so are you. I pray you both remember. Okay. That was kind of bittersweet. I think she will appreciate having seen Stace one last time at least. Don't be so down, Myste. On to the next, I would say, but Myste looks to be in no state to continue. Which means we'll be staying here for a time, taking in the fresh country air. Me and my little ones. For what it's worth, I think that woman is better for what we did. Or at least as good as anyone can be after what she's been through. Yeah, at least there's that. Okay. Do you have time for more? The Orphans and the Broken Blade. I think we have time for one more. Sidugro is about to make a suggestion he will immediately regret. Ryan, I imagine you'd like to get back to it, and so would I. Unfortunately, Myste remains inconsolable. His failure with Loudly, such as it was, weighs on his mind. He's afraid of repeating the same mistake with others. And so, for the lack of a better idea, I'm thinking it's time to pay another visit to those furry little shites in the churning mist. What? But why? I can't imagine Myste helping a Moogle. My master used to take me to places like Mockholm when the city became too much. The fresh air, the quiet, the isolation. And yes, I have not forgotten how the Muggles helped Riel and me when we were moody and brooding. Though I would argue that we reconciled in spite of their intervention, not because of it. Sure, Sidugro, they didn't help. Whatever you say, Sid, whatever you say. Don't worry, I haven't given up yet. How could I? You wouldn't. That's the spirit. Okay, Churning Mist, Mockholm. Let's go. Little chocobo chick. Okay. There. With Moggy. Right then. Water under the bridge. No need for palms to be torn from heads and shoved down throats. Yet. Our Myste is taking in the sights, I believe. Why don't you join him? Not yet, Moggy. Not yet. Okay. Somewhere down here is... Oh, there's Myste. The wind in your hair, the sun on your face. Here you can immerse yourself in the beauty and the calm, and forget the horrors, almost. How far we have come, you and I. The others, they hesitate, but you understand the obligation, the duty, the need for atonement. For what do you need to atone? We have lost so much. So many friends and loved ones. So many moments. We thought we could keep and preserve them, but we are left with anguish in the end. Time strips us of even this bitter remainder, if we let it. But I cannot. This pain, this sadness, it is mine to bear, mine alone. This I understand now. Their grief will be mine, and in return I will give them peace. But who and when and where, that is the question. Even we have our limits. Who did I lose? Everyone. No one. We have always been apart, have we not? Perhaps one day you will understand, and then you will share my loathing and contempt. Oh, forgive me, I have been away from the others too long. Sid will be worried. We must return to them at once. Note how he said we and I, and never you. Well, sometimes you, but there you are. I trust Myste has had ample time to reflect upon his mistakes. I have. I am ready to resume my search for those I might help with my power. Difficult though it may be, I do not intend to give up. Glad to hear it. In that case, there is no need to remain here any longer. I say we leave this accursed place and never return. Don't be silly, Sid. I say we show Myste more of the churning mist. We did come all this way, you know. Come on, there's a place I'd like to show you. Now wait just a goddamn moment. You can't go running off on your own like that. You'll get eaten by a three-headed gubu. Riao? Riao! Bugger me with a bleeding eye. Come on, they cannot have gone far. Watch out for belligerent Dravenians and mischievous Muggles. Yes, yes. Sidugor is such a tsundere. Are we going back to the spot where we saw the Mughal sing? Doesn't really look like it. Oh, why are there dead Mughals already? What have you done, Sidugor? What have you done to them? Not the palm. I'm too young to kupo. Don't give me that look. If the little bastards didn't want their heads caved in, they shouldn't have tried to sneak up on me. Besides, they're still alive. You ought to give me credit for holding back. Anyway, I lost sight of the children. I'm not sure which way they went. I'll head north and circle back towards Asa. You head straightways there. Okay. Okay. These three poor things. Asa is where that dance happened, isn't it? That song and dance for Sidugor, yeah. A little bit. That way, not on the bridge. Oh, here. It is, I think. Maybe. Oh, it's a duty. Riel tells me she has rather fond memories of this place. Okay, the orphans and the broken blade. Yep. You should have seen the look on Sid's face when the Mughals started singing and dancing. He was utterly speechless. Why were the Mughals singing and dancing again? It was stupid, really, but I guess you could say that Sid has become obsessed with trying to live up to his master's example, and for all the wrong reasons. He lost his family when he was younger than me. Sir Ompain took care of him and Frey, but then they died too, so it's just the two of us now. He was angry and short-sighted, but now, well, he's still both those things, but not as much as before, so that's progress, I suppose. Sid's master was very dear to him, wasn't he? Oh, thank the gods. You shouldn't have run off like that. Do you wish to see him again, your master? Huh? Where is this coming from? What has Riel been telling you? I mean, there is much I wish I could have asked him before he passed, but... Wait, no, don't you dare, you little shite. Oh, Sid. Charming as ever, I see. Master! And this must be Frey's successor, a worthy one, I have no doubt. My name is Ompain, and it's an honor and a pleasure to meet you, Ryan. You did well to come so far on your own before meeting Sid, and together, you have both grown so much, in mind and body and soul, as Dark Knights and as true heroes. There was a time when I was hailed as a hero too, for deeds meritorious in the defense of Ishgard and in the name of the Fury. A brave and true Temple Knight I was, slayer of countless Dravanians, a commander beloved of and respected by his men. They would follow me into the seventh hell. And indeed, that is where I led them. Time and time again, they would fall, and I would earn the accolades. And then they would give me more green boys with dreams of glory. Green boys with red blood, spilled on white snow again and again and again. And then one day, I couldn't remember the first one's face. I had forgotten the face of the first boy who gave his life for me. That was the day I left the Temple Knights. I know that tale by heart, but not the tale of what came after that. Why a goodly man with titles and wealth, a man who could have lived out his days in quiet comfort, why that man chose instead to walk the path and to once more accept 2 children into his care. Hey, you asked me that very question long ago, and I told you that one day you would understand, when you were older and wiser and stronger. Shall we put you to the proof, Sid, and see if today is that day? You were always fond of your tests. Now, don't be cross. You've only yourself to blame. These are your memories, remember? Ha! But of course you do. The point is, deep down, you wanted this. And while there's no substitute for the genuine article, you could do a lot worse. So do me this honor, all of you, one last dance with the dead. Show me the man you have become, Siduku of the Obsidian Heart. Okay, let's go. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Max? You limit break? Okay. I carry of them. Dark chain. Oh shit. Riel. Okay, let's go. I guess in some way this is Sidugur's fight. Not really mine. Oh, no. Stack. Riel! Holy shit. Okay. Sidhu is almost dead. Heal him, Riel. Oh my god. They both don't do max. Oh my god. How do I heal Sidugur? Come on. Okay. Sidugur got limit breaked. But I finished it for him. Well done, Ryan. Well done indeed. Frey will be proud to know that you carry on his legacy and mine. And Sid, my boy, my beloved boy, you nearly had me. Oh, spare me your sympathy, you bloody shade. I lost, and that's the end of it. You kept Riel and Ryan out of harm's way, Sid. You did well. Learn to shut up and take the compliment. He's smiling at least. You asked me once why I chose to walk the path. Why I chose to look after you and Frey, even though, deep down, you already know. But since I lost, I owe you the answer from my lips. I was angry. Angry with the Temple Knights. Angry with myself. Angry with this twisted world where good men die for nothing. I was seeking justice for my boys, and forgiveness for my sins. I saved lives and punished the wicked, and for a time that was enough. But nothing lasts forever, does it? And a man ought to have a legacy. I failed my boys as a Temple Knight, but you two were my second chance. I will teach you everything I knew, everything I learned from my mistakes, so you wouldn't have to make them. I will send you out into the world to do great things, and maybe, it will all balance out. Well, that's all I have to say about that. You know what comes next, don't you? Yeah. Though I suppose I ought to give you a word of advice before I disappear in a puff of smoke. I'm your predecessor's master after all. People like us will never know peace. Every moment brings us closer to death. Those of our enemies, our loved ones, and yes, our very own. The fear of death is what keeps most men alive, that dread, that desperation to escape the inevitable, if only for a little longer. But we are not like most men. We have seen what awaits us beyond the abyss. We have tasted that despair, bathed in that oblivion. We have wept rivers for our dead and cursed the gods for their cruelty. That is our sword and our strength, and that is why you may one day stand above us all. May the gods have mercy on your soul. Take care, Sid, and be nicer to the girl, and try to be less of a chocobo's ours. Oh, for the love of God in style, uncle. like his armor. As the aether flows into your soul crystal once more, from the depths of the fading abyss, you hear a whisper. Ooh. Good, good. Glad to see it all worked out in the end. As for you, miss, I distinctly recall telling you not to do that. Forgive me. Had I known it would come to violence, Don't you dare start pouting. I'm annoyed, and sore all over. But it's nothing that won't heal with time. All I ask is that you promise not to do it again without warning and consent. Memories can be powerful and painful in more ways than one. That said, he was right. I've only myself to blame. If I thought I could defeat him, I would have. But I didn't think I had a chance, and so I didn't. Ugh. Oh, that's why. His injuries are worse than I thought. We should hurry back to Mockholm. For a moment, I was certain he would fly into a fury. Could it be that he is grateful for the experience after all? Yeah, I would say so. Then it was not in vain. Tired and broken though he may be, he is nevertheless better for the pain, and in time, we too may be. There is still hope. Redemption is not beyond us. Note, he said again, redemption is not beyond us, not beyond me. The writing in this story is all very deliberate. Okay, let's... Oh, Mockholm. Right. Can't fly into those mushroom balls. Can I fly through the holes? I can! Amazing! Okay, I need to be down there. Okay. Here. Ugh, I'm afraid Riel is right. I'm going to need some time to recover. I'm not fit to travel in my condition. Which means, oh gods help me. I'm going to have to stay with these very little shites even longer. 2 more times, was it? 2 more times and we'll be finished with this boys' crusade. Not soon enough. Ryan, be a dear and punch a Moogle for me, wouldn't you? Okay, I think that's the... Okay, that's a level 68 one, okay. I will go punch a Moogle for you. Is there a Moogle for me to punch? But I digress. I will end this episode here. And so I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye. Oh, how do I can't spell. I can't talk and I can't spell. Bye.